And meanwhile, a mishap during what was supposed to be a routine Navy training exercise this morning.
Two parachuters had to be rescued after they landed in some trees. This happened at Fentress Naval Air Landing Field in Chesapeake. They ended up just off the airstrip on the north side of the property. 10 News 9's McNamara just got back from the base. Ann.
Well, let's take a look at some pictures of the parachutes. It's this grayish object you can see moving in the wind in the video behind me. At least two of these parachutes got caught in the trees and the sailors got stuck in them.
You know, we live here, so we're used to hearing the helicopters and the jets. I don't really pay much attention to it.
The sound of military aircraft overhead is nothing new for folks who live around Fentress Airfield. But today, they noticed an unusual sight on the runway, flashing lights and fire trucks. Their gut reaction, look for smoke.
So I didn't see any smoke, but, you know, that's what I was thinking.
My first thought was there's a lot of jet activity out here, you know, a lot of helicopters, so I was kind of hoping that wasn't the case, looking for smoke, didn't see any, so that was a good sign.
No one hurt, but two sailors and their parachutes got stuck in the trees. From the street, neighbors could see the grayish chutes waving in the wind. A Navy spokesperson says the jumps were part of planned training, but they didn't plan to drift into the deep tree line.
So what you're looking at there probably goes back, I don't know, maybe 50, 75 yards.
It took fire crews 2 hours to complete the technical rescue. Access was a big issue. Ladder trucks and other fire equipment couldn't reach the location, so firefighters used ropes and harness riggings to get into the trees.
I guarantee they were, you know, trained to do what they're doing, but if they needed help, they needed help.
And while crews worked, the sailors' peers, still dressed in their training gear, stood by and watched how the big hang-up at Fentress Airfield all played out.
I mean, I was thinking the worst more than anything else. I mean, I was relieved when you said a parachuter was stuck.
Relief from the neighbors. The Chesapeake Fire Department assisted Navy personnel in this rescue. A Navy spokesperson tells me there won't be any follow-up investigation. I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.